Name-calling and a dispute about the cost of Labor's policies dominated the election campaign today. The Liberals concentrating on what they see as a $67 billion black hole in Labor's numbers. Labor calling that a lie.
Campaigning on Victoria's surf coast, Malcolm Turnbull enjoys million-dollar views and a new name for Bill Shorten.
Billion-dollar bill.
Attacking the growing cost of Labor promises.
What a desperate fellow this Mr Turnbull's becoming when he's resorting to the negative big lie of this election.
Mr Shorten pitting his policies for an immediate funding boost to health and education against Malcolm Turnbull's 10-year plan for business tax cuts. Why should people wait?
Well, Mark, we have a clear economic plan. Labor has no plan.
Labor's plan for economic growth is jobs, education, Medicare, renewable energy, fair taxation.
As the wheels of the campaign roll on, Mr Turnbull's in need of a lift in the Victorian seat of Corangamite. Malcolm Turnbull's wave of popularity is starting to ebb. His challenge now is to hold back the tide in seats like this until election day. Standing firm on the platform of
jobs and growth.
As a 7 News Reachtel poll shows, a majority of voters rate the coalition better on economic management. Bill Shorten was in Perth.
Does it make the noise?
Giving his preferred topic a shake.
Labor's fighting this election as a referendum on Medicare.
Promising legislation to keep Medicare in public hands. The 7 News Reachtel poll finding almost 2/3 of voters rate Labor as the better party to manage health. Less comfortable for Mr Shorten, confirmation from Senator Nova Peris that she's quitting.
I'm very grateful for the time that she has served the Labor Party and the people of the Northern Territory.
The Olympian was Julia Gillard's captain's pick. Now, after just one term, she's hoping to be picked for a senior AFL role.
She departs with my absolute best wishes.
As the first big funding fight of the campaign is wheeled out, the Treasurer claiming he's found
a $67 billion black hole in Labor's spending and budget commitments.
And Labor says his claim of a black hole is itself riddled with holes.
We watched the two people who were meant to be in charge of accuracy in numbers for our nation basically blindfolded throw darts at the Labor Party.
A numbers game of blind man's bluff. But just who is bluffing?
And Mark Riley is in Melbourne tonight, keeping watch on the Turnbull camp. Mark, what's behind this numbers spat?
Well, Mark, Scott Morrison got himself in a fair old muddle this afternoon. That $67 billion black hole shrunk by $30 billion right before his eyes. He had to concede that there's a fair amount of hocus pocus in his numbers, but I think the broader objective is pretty obvious. The government is trying to lure Labor into a brawl on the economy in any way it possibly can, because, as our poll shows, the coalition is seen as being strong on the economy. So Scott Morrison is sticking his chin out and saying, come and hit this, and Labor might just oblige him, Mark.
All right, toe-to-toe for 6 more weeks. Mark, thank you.